And tensions are ramping up after the U.S. government seized a passenger plane belonging to Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. The U.S. Justice Department says the plane was initially purchased illegally and smuggled out of the United States, which is a big violation of sanctions. The White House is apparently trying to put pressure on Maduro ever since he declared himself the winner of the disputed presidential election in Venezuela just last month. And NBC News Justice reporter Ryan Reilly joins us now. Ryan, first question, logistically, how do you seize a plane, and what are the ramifications here?
Yeah, so this plane was seized in the Dominican Republic and then flown back to the U.S. So, some cooperation was involved there, and more of sort of a friendlier country than otherwise. It's, they were able to seize that and bring it back to the United States. But this plane was purchased, what the U.S. alleges, is through a shell company in late 2020 and 22 and early 2023. It was about a $13 million plane, and that was not allowed to be sold to him. But apparently they used some sort of shell company that was based in the Caribbean to purchase it. So that's eventually how it got to Maduro. So now the U.S., it's back in U.S. hands.
And Maduro is not one to mince words usually. So have we heard him respond to this?
Not that I've seen thus far, but, I do think this will definitely be tension. What we see from the government itself is that, from the Venezuelan government, is that they said that this was an act of piracy, that this was seized illegally. But, it was sold. It was not something under U.S. law. It's not something that is allowed to have been sold to this regime. So that's why the U.S. and the Justice Department was involved in taking it back here in the Dominican Republic.
And what's the latest with the election chaos that's going on in Venezuela right now?
Yeah, this is a lot of outside experts have obviously said that this was not a legitimate election, and that this is this claim that he won the election is not true. So there's been a lot of dispute internationally about this, and this is a sign, I think, from the Biden administration that they are taking this seriously. Now, obviously, seizing a plane that is used by the authority and the head of another state or another country is a major move, but because of it violates this underlying law that was signed several years ago, that's what the Justice Department is saying gave them the authority to do that and take this action, a pretty significant action that, really could result in some broader consequences.
Ryan Reilly, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.